and this is one of our all-time best seller. It's over it, but it says the firmament. Okay, I should have moved it up there. Now,
yeah, on the bottom, across the bottom, that was our big firmament.
Right. If you have not gotten that issue yet, we have copies available. There's copies ready to ship out if you never got that issue. Okay. Now, the thing is with this is one of our most, how can I say this, most popular polls ever is when we ask, what is the firmament?
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
what did we get? We got like 60, 63 or 64,000 responses.
64,000 when we did, talked about the firmament.
On that poll. Yeah, it was extraordinary.
So a lot of people have been talking about it. A lot of people did research on it, but this is back. We're talking about it because something that Pastor Bob Joyce said in his sermon yesterday. And anyway, let me play this because he talks about flat Earth, but he said flat. What did he say? Flat Earth.
Well, you'll see. We'll talk about it after you watch the clip.
Okay, here we go.
He says, why did he say east from the west? Well, you take a look at the Earth, and I believe it's round. A lot of people don't. It's flat. That's okay. If you believe it's flat, that's fine. You're a flathead. It's all right. If it's flat, it's okay. I don't hold it against you. I personally believe that it's the sphere. It has poles, north and south. Huh? If you go north on this planet and keep going north, pretty soon you're going south.
Okay, there's a lot.
Let me unpack that and just for a few minutes. First of all, if he had just said, listen, I think the Earth's a sphere and moved on, okay, that's what he thinks. Fine. But to then go and give a dismissive, derogatory label to people that don't agree with that, he shouldn't have done that.
Okay. All right. Listen, I've been in that church.
Oh, you think you're a flathead? Oh, you're one of those flatheads.
That is called gaslighting. Okay, that's when you make a person sick because they believe something, and a lot of people do research on that. I could tell you that there are a lot of people. I know this because every time we do something with the firmament, we say firmament. I am telling you, this feed every time I'm doing a live and I say, what do you think of the firmament?
We get that point. A lot of people are interested in it. I get that. I get a lot of people respond to it. But the thing is that someone in his position should not be labeling. Labels are terrible. You never label people.
No. Okay. Well, listen, I agree with that. But what my point with this is I know that let me just show you this. Hold on.
Go ahead.
This magazine that we did, the firmament, we talked about the biblical view of the firmament. It wasn't my personal opinion. It wasn't like the research of, how many miles from one bridge to another bridge. You could use a telescope. I know this all. I know, I read, I've seen it all. But there's a lot of people that did research, but we based it upon what the Bible said.
Right.
What the Bible said.
Right. And what the Bible says is this, that the Lord made the firmament and he separated the waters below where the oceans and the dry land is from the waters above, which is where the underside of the frozen sea of separation is. And this gap in the middle, he called the heavens. So the area where the birds fly around and all that's the first heaven. Above that, where the sun, moon, and wandering stars are, that's the second heaven. When you get above that sea of separation, the third heaven, that's where God is. So that's what the Bible says, and that's what we put out there.
Right.
Well, I just biblical cosmology, whatever you want to call it. As in the Bible, that's what we stand on.
I just know this because I've seen like we've had this before. The people that are if I just say people that believe that it's not a globe, I am telling you, these people have done a ton of research. And then someone walks in, anybody, it's not just a pastor. Someone walks in like, oh my goodness, you guys are idiots or whatever. These people did a lot of research. And I'm just saying, I'm not discounting anything. But the difference between that is when we did this magazine, it was based upon actual, what does the Bible have to say about this? Anyway.
Yeah. And the other thing is, okay, so the only reason that we say there is a North Pole and a South Pole is because that's what we label it. On a biblical level, you could say the North Pole is the center, is the middle, right? And yes, if you cross over that area, you're going to be heading toward the outer rim or the outer whatever. All right, so that's number one. And number two, you know, it's really difficult to believe anything that NASA says with their logo of a snake's forked tongue. I mean, you know, come on, guys. All
right. Let's hit the next topic here. You ready for this one? Okay, here we go.
You know, yeah. Well, hold on a second. Yeah, because this is a big deal. Now, you made a big deal out of look, my feed is going crazy. Now you want to move on.
I'll talk about it.
Good. Look, here, the whole thing is, in the Bible is everything you need to know for this life and to be able to live with God in eternity hereafter. That's the point about it. God he doesn't have to tell you like how he made the firmament or what else is out there. He didn't need to tell you any of that. It doesn't do you any good. What does do you good is to know what is in the scriptures. And if you're a Christian and you haven't cracked that Bible open in months.
And my point with this is, and I get it, because whatever it is out there, however you believe, don't throw this at me, right? Why do I need to believe that the earth is flat or there's a firmament to be a Christian? I'm not saying that. What I am saying is, this is what the Bible says. Even if you say, oh, you're a flathead or whatever, could you name what the Bible says about it, and then after that explain it? Because it's very interesting. I mean, what is above and the what is below, and that.
Yeah. So, do you realize the model that is followed by these people? Right. So the Earth is spinning first of all on its own, then spinning around the sun. The sun is rotating. Everything's rotating, and we're just hurling aimlessly through the vastness of outer space. And that design has been propagated on humanity so that you as a man or a woman are insignificant. You are meaningless to the overall scope of things. And the Bible teaches the exact opposite.
Thanks for checking us out. Don't forget to go to georgemagazine.com and sign up for the Dispatch. It's free. Get the emails and the news stories. And check us out Monday through Friday, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You can check us out on Facebook and YouTube. We'll see you then.